Hi everyone, my name is Junon. I have a health science background, and I'm the author of the book Truth and Empathy: How to Find Your Soulmate. And I'll put a link to the book below. This video is about the romantic compatibility between INFPs and ESTJs. But before we start, I would like to know who would be interested in a meditation course. I've been meditating for about 30 years, and also I've explored energy healing, and I've created a new technique to help people get into a meditative state. I know that for most people it's challenging because they have fast brain waves, they hyperventilate to the mouth, the tongue is wrong position, they don't know about optimal resting breathing rate, so it's pretty complicated for the majority of people. So I have created this course that sort of makes it much easier. So if you are interested, I'm offering it on 2 dates. The first date would be on Tuesday, December the 13th from 7:30 p.m. until 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the other date is on December the 18th from 2 p.m. until 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The cost would be 50 Canadian dollars per person. If you are interested, please send me an email at jmaceus@sexualhealthsite.info, and in the subject line you put the word meditation and I will send you the details. So let's go back to the topic at hand. So what do INFPs and ESTJs have in common? Unfortunately, not much. What is the feeler? Obviously, the INFP is an intuitive feeler, so they are right brain dominant. They have introverted feeling as their first function. So really, the driving force for them is their own ethic and their own morals when they make a decision. The ESTJ is very left brain dominant. So in other words, they have extroverted thinking as their first function. They're very much driven by logic. So this is going to be a challenge because people who are right brain dominant tend to fare much better in relation than left brain dominant people, especially they are very left brain dominant as the ESTJ. So that's an issue right there. The other aspect is that one is an introvert. And the INFP has one of the best energies because it's an intuitive feeler, so they are universal healers, whereas the ESTJ, being a sensor judger, has among the lowest, actually has the lowest energy of all the 16 personality types. So what's going to happen is that the INFP will need time alone to recharge, whereas the ESTJ very much feels energized by being around other people because it has the lowest energy of all the personality types. So that's not going to be a good situation for them. The INFP is going to want to spend much more time alone than the ESTJ. The other aspect also is that the INFP has extroverted thinking as its fourth function. So it's the weakest conscious function, whereas the ESTJ has extrovert thinking as its first function. So let's say if they're looking at a situation, they're really not going to see it the same way. The ESTJ is really going to emphasize logic and practicality, whereas the INFP is going to be emphasizing their own ethics and almost. So they're really more concerned about authenticity, whereas the ESTJ is going to be more focused on effectiveness. So they don't have the same relationship style. That's going to be a real issue. The other point also is that one is a perceiver. So in other words, the INFP likes to change things at last minute. They feel energized by being spontaneous. So they're not as reliable, reachable as judges. And obviously the ESTJ, being very much a judger, likes to plan, likes to have everything organized. They're, really master organizer when I think about it. The other aspect is that the INFP, being an intuitive feeler and obviously right brain dominant, is very physically affectionate. These are the type of people who are warm, where the ESTJ may come across as more sort of detached. They're the type of people who are going to be clumsy when it comes to expressing, even kind of care or compassion. So they're going to be, struggling that way. And also the INFP, in terms of the type of mate they're looking for the soulmate type, whereas the ESTJ is looking for the helpmate type. So the ESTJ is really about practicality, getting it done, whereas the INFP is more like, has to do with abstract thought. It's about the future. It's about something that comes from the heart. So they're really not going to see eye to eye on how they should interact, especially in intimate romantic relationships. So therefore, would strongly discourage people to pair these two because they are too different. One is a feeler, the other one is a thinker. One is introvert, the other one is extrovert. One is a perceiver, the other one is the judger. One is looking for a soulmate, the other one is looking for a helpmate. So I don't think it's a good combination. Maybe they could, be acquaintances or co-workers. They could help each other with their weak points, but I would say that this is not a good match. So let me know if you agree or disagree with the content of this video by commenting below. If you like this video, if you learned something, please click on the like button. Also remember to send me an email if you're interested in the meditation course I'm going to be offering on 2 dates. One is on Tuesday, December the 13th, from 7:30 p.m. till 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The other date is December the 18th. It's a Sunday, from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The cost again is $50 Canadian per person. If you are interested, please send me an email at jmaceus@sexualhealthsite.info, and in the subject line you put the word meditation and I will send you the details. So remember also to click on the notification bell to be notified of other videos I'm going to be making. Subscribe to my channel, and we will talk soon.